Marcus Denham, aka the Swami.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Jordan.
Just Jordan. It's your boy Vontae, aka Vontae the Great. I already know what time it is.
This is Let's Talk Sports on RNN.
RNN.
Alright, biggest stories from the week. We're going to talk about this whole Miami Dolphins, Richie Incognito, Jonathan Martin situation. Vontae, what you got to say about this, man?
Oh man, just I think it is really just getting blew out of proportion at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Jonathan Martin really had a problem, he should have been had said something. Like, why wait till now? You know, me and Swami were talking about this earlier. I'm thinking Burgess didn't want to play football no more. To be honest with you, like he just, you know,
found an excuse. He was looking for an excuse to stop playing, and he found it. I mean, everyone's trying to like bring this Richie Incognito's a racist bigot, da 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 da.
He is a mild racist though. I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say that Richie Incognito is a mild racist, but I mean I don't think he had any ill will towards Jonathan Martin, per se.
All right, this might be slightly controversial, but I'm gonna say this. Okay, every group of African American,
gonna take it totally left field.
Right, I'm gonna go left field with it. Every group of African American males has that one or two Caucasian homeboys where they're cool, like depending on the context they say it, like it'll be cool with us. But and the way I feel is if Jonathan Martin was that close to Richie Incognito where Richie could feel like calling him the N-word and he felt that he could get away with it, then it shouldn't bother anyone else. Like, because that's their locker room, that's their business. That's just how I feel about it. Take it how you want to. Go ahead, Vontae.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that type of locker room hazing happens all over the league. I think it's just been something that's taken wildly out of proportion. I do think that there is something to get to the bottom of, though. Don't get me wrong. I really do.
Somebody getting fired.
Yeah.
A few people getting fired.
Yeah, but honestly, they need to just get back to playing football because we need that help on the O-line, man. Fins up.
You saw what happened. Like, they're missing the entire left side of their starting O-line. And they only
Fins up.
got 2 rushing yards against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Two. That was the craziest
They got
thing.
2 rushing yards.
2 rushing yards.
And we still only lost by 3. Ain't that better? We already fins up.
And I know you guys might have heard about it by now. The Braves are relocating. They're tearing down Turner Field and relocating just outside of 285 on the perimeter of Cobb County. Your thoughts, Jordan?
It's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Turner Field was built specifically for the 1996 Olympics, and like I was saying earlier in conversation with DeMarcus, okay.
Milestone, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a milestone. Like, not every city in the United States gets to have the Olympics. Yeah, in the world. So many things have happened since then, and like their reasonings for wanting to move it. One of the things I saw was that so it'll be around more attractions, so people can have something to do before or after the game. People were complaining about the location of Turner Field, which it's been there for over a decade. Fulton County Stadium was there before Turner Field was in the same area. Lack of public transportation is right on the MARTA line. Not everybody has transportation to get out to Cobb County. The area where they're trying to put it is very congested, full of traffic. It's so dumb. And the fact that you want to demolish it. If you want to move the team and build a new stadium, cool. But to demolish Turner Field, no. That's crazy.
What about you, Vontae?
Yeah, I pretty much feel like at this point Turner Field is a landmark. So, regardless if the Braves play there or not, I feel like, it has certain sentimental value. It's one of like, I saw my first Braves game in that stadium, like, you know what I mean? So, when I came to Atlanta, so it has a special spot in my heart. But yeah, definitely. I think they should keep it up for historical purposes, if anything, not tear it down. I guarantee you, whatever they put up, it's not gonna be anything like Turner Field. And but I do understand like why they're trying to make that move. I just don't understand why they had to demolish the building itself. Cause I understand they were looking into getting renovations, but they might as well buy a new stadium for the same price. I just keep it there like it is, like a landmark, But that's me though.
All right, now we're gonna get into our Week 11 NFL matchups. Chiefs and Broncos.
Go Chiefs.
First of all, who do you guys think is going to win?
The
Of
Chiefs.
course, Jordan thinks the Chiefs. Shout out to overdog Eric Berry, straight out the 8, you know.
Shout out to that boy Debo, Dwayne Bowe.
Ha.
That's that guy.
It's crazy to me that
Yeah.
with this whole, how much was he was found with over 10 grams of marijuana?
Yes.
But-
Thugging.
I mean, and he miraculously still gets to play
Still
on
gets to
Sunday.
play.
And I bet you he gonna score 2 touchdowns too. But I'm
All
calling.
right. The main thing about this game is Peyton Manning's health. We all know he had a slight sprain of his ankle last week. So if the Chiefs have the number one defense. They lead the league in sacks and takeaways. So I mean, if they can knock Peyton off his mark, man, it's gonna be a long game for the Broncos.
Number 29 coming for you.
At the end of the day, Chiefs defense versus Peyton Manning. This is all the matchup really is. At the end of the day, like when you break it down,
Basically.
Chiefs defense versus Peyton Manning.
Eric Berry, Tom Ali, Justin Houston, all those guys, Dontari Poe, they're coming for you, man.
What I'll say the Chiefs do not want to get in the shootout though. That's what they don't want to happen. Because Alex Smith, I don't think he's gonna be the guy to deliver. Like, you know, I think he's a good game manager. You know, I think he's somebody that can not lose the game, but he's not necessarily someone who I would trust to win a game though either. Just like, all right, we're down by 17 points. Alex Smith, I need you to go out here and throw us back into the game. No, they're gonna hand the ball to Jamal Charles, but that's only gonna be so effective if they can, you know, go tit for tat with the Broncos.
They do that a lot. They do go tit for tat for a lot of teams. I think the only difference about this game is going to be the fact that the Broncos aren't going to only score 17 points
That's
or
what I'm
below.
saying. The volume of points the Broncos put up, that's why I'm like, somebody, you know, maybe this will be the day Alex Smith does have to throw the ball.
He has to do something.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Dwayne Bowe just extend them plays, man. Take that little 10-yard curl, take it to the house, bro. You know, or that 15-yard slant or whatever it is. You know, they're gonna give something safe for Alex Smith. So, just the playmakers, Donnie Avery, you're gonna have to make a play. Jamal Charles, like, it's really gonna be a lot on his shoulders, in my opinion.
On the defensive side for Denver, hopefully Von Miller, Danny Trevathan can put something together. You know their defense hasn't been.
Broncos defense is in my doghouse. Period. The Broncos defense is subpar. It's nowhere near what it was last year. You know what I'm saying? And it's inexplainable. You know, I mean, Peyton Manning is their crutch. Period. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I mean, there's definitely worse defense than the Broncos defense. Don't get me wrong. But you know, we're talking about an elite caliber team here. You know, I just expected a little more for their defense, especially after last season.
Last, but yeah, it's the least. We're gonna hit the San Francisco 49ers versus the New Orleans Saints.
Saints.
I got them Candlestick Boys winning.
San Fran, I think they're still kind of in influx. Colin Kaepernick, they're still trying to figure out if he is who we thought he was.
He's been looking pretty fraudulent lately.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. I have the Saints winning this game because I don't feel like Colin Kaepernick is living up to the hype of last season. Especially your team only scored 9 points against the Panthers. So
All I know is the Saints' rush defense is way more than a wee bit boo-boo. They gave up over 120 yards to DeMarco Murray last week, so I'm looking for Frank Gore to have a big game. Kaepernick with that read option.
Shout out to the youth.
They're gonna do work.
Frank Gore will have a big game. I'm not doubting that.
They gonna do work.
But my problem is Colin Kaepernick. I don't know if he's gonna step up. I do think he'll have an excellent day rushing though. I think Colin Kaepernick might have over 100 yards on the ground. You know, him and Frank Gore. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I think the 49ers might have like 250 total rushing yards, at least.
All in all, if the Saints can stop the run, they will win the game. But I don't think they're gonna stop the run.
they will.
The Saints won't stop the run. But see, here's the thing. They're gonna. I feel like they're gonna put San Francisco in a position where they're gonna have to throw the ball, and you know, that's not looking to be Colin Kaepernick's strong point at this point. Just to be honest. I mean, because if Drew Brees put up 35 on him, which he really can, you know, which he really can. I don't
Hold
know.
up, is this the same San Francisco 49er defense that has Patrick Willis and and Navarro Bowman and come on?
Talk about the secondary though. Talk about the secondary. Exactly.
They lost
All
to
right,
Carolina
then. That's
last
all I'm
week.
saying, bro. Talk about the secondary. That's all. That's all
They
I'm
have not
bro.
been as good as they should be
San
this
Fran
season.
defense ain't
Like,
the
you know,
same.
like
End
the
of-
49ers.
end of the day, Saints are gonna win.
The 49ers, they're still an elite team, don't get me wrong. But, you know, they're not exactly looking like, you know, NFC champs from last year, though. I'll say that straight up. So, and seeing how New Orleans is at home, you know, they don't really lose too often in the Superdome. So,
And this has been another edition of Let's Talk Sports on RNN News. I'm your boy, the Swami.
I'm Jordan.
boy, Monte Robinson, a.k.a. Monte the Great. Get them views up, get them likes up. Give us your comments. We need feedback.
Also,
we need it.